some things to think about as you're moving through your initial ascension. One thing is your body will begin to get sick, and it's getting sick to adjust your frequency. Let me go back. So there's the dual thing going on in your body when you're first moving through ascension, at least the part that the DNA is connecting, is that you'll get sick. And partially what's going on is your body is clearing density. There's energetic debris within the body that has kept you vibrating in the old earth until you are ready. It's kind of a survival thing. Actually, it's not kinda, it is. It's a survival thing. So it's kept you grounded in there until you were done with your work there. And some people aren't done. Some people are still deciding whether they're done. And some people are done and they're getting ready to move into what we'll call this space is like the hallway. This is where true like ascension starts happening, because you've cleared what people will see as your lessons. You've cleared karmic energy, which is all sorts of things, right? It doesn't necessarily just mean bad stuff. That's not what karma means. But you've done your work. You've done your work for yourself, your bloodline, and the earth. And when you ground it in that truth of who you are, sometimes often grounding in that truth of who you are in the old energy does not feel good. It's called being accountable. It's called being able to really see the truth about everything around you, about your behavior, others' behavior, systems, networks, upbringings, habits, addictions, controls. So when you ground in that energy, it doesn't necessarily look good. But when you know that it's the right thing for you, you know you did it. Because by that time, you know that there's a bigger plan for you. And when you've done it, you're able to move into the space right here. And I'm kind of making an egg, right? You laid your egg. Laying the egg was not comfortable. Now you're going to this space with the egg and you're holding it. And you're letting it be absorbed into you, this energetic egg. And so the first thing that happens is the density within the body clears and moves out. And you'll find that within the thoughts, like certain thoughts, certain ways of coping, behaving, thinking are all of a sudden gone. And they're not coming back. It's only when you're afraid that they're going to reconnect that they reconnect. And even that is not necessarily wrong, because maybe there's some more stuff that you're trying to like break off from it. So you'll notice that people that you were maybe in close connection with have moved away. Or you'll notice new people have come in, or relationships that have kind of sort of always kind of been there blossom. New opportunities. And that doesn't mean that the new opportunities are success, 100%, you're a millionaire. It just means that new doors open for you and you're given opportunities to think, do I want that? Do I not? Because here's another thing. Often when we're in this space, we're kind of the do-gooder. We want to do like the best thing, the healthiest thing, only the healthy thing. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just part of the process. But as soon as you can say that maybe some of these healthy things are just not for me. And maybe some of these things that people might be like, I don't know, that might be questionable. One of those things for me is candy. Well, I have some other deeper things than candy that I'm in that category too. But that's for you. And you're learning to see if that maybe some things that you still kind of want to do that maybe would be considered denser, can they adjust into this frequency? Is it possible? Because here's another thing. During this time where the earth is doing the impossible, we have wanted to do the impossible ourselves too. So we want to try some things that we don't know are necessarily going to work. And so you may crash and burn. out. You may fall off the curb in this. Maybe it's an alley. It's not even a hallway. It's an alley. But you're still holding that egg. And here's the thing. Here's the beauty of it. Because your frequency has shifted, which means the air that you breathe has shifted. Because remember, air is consciousness. It's life. It's a spark of life. You can't go back there. So nothing that you do can move you back. That door said, get out of here. We're done with you. So your only option is to be here or somewhere over here. And this is creation. This is what people will coin as New Earth. Well, there's Sunny. I guess he's seconding that. Section. Where's your house in? Okay, so when my words get shifted, it means there's multiple things that are trying to connect here. So, I don't think I want to go in that direction because I don't have much time with this. So here, let's go back. So as you're getting ready to move over here, it's just allowing yourself to adjust naturally. Allowing yourself to try on new outfits, to take off clothes that you think you only look good in. And I'm talking about this in clothing as like behavior, ways of being, ways of showing up for yourself. And really, as much as you can, make time for you. I mean, 15 minutes a day and no deviation from it. Just to connect, just to breathe, just to dream, just to question, how am I doing? Just to have a conversation with yourself. Which, you know what, recording it, getting it out is good. Recording it, getting it out is good. Recording it, doing something that expresses it, makes it real. And that's what we're trying to do in creation, is make it real, right? So that's an example of you learning how to do that. And then you begin questioning some of the things that you're saying and doing and asking, does that fit? Because some words that maybe worked over here will not work over here. And your language will begin to alter itself. You're altering it. No one else, it's you. So I wanted to just pull a card. Whoa. Harmony is what fell on the floor. So today is a day of harmony for you. And I noticed it was 750 on the recording, and 75 to me is the sacral chakra, the balancing there of it, of being who you are and allowing that flow to come through. And I will share with you that, you know what, in my experience, and still in my experience, when I allow myself to be who I want in expression, sometimes I feel uncomfortable because I don't know how well it's going to be received. But then my job, at least from my perspective, is to say, does it feel good to me? Was that what I wanted to express, the soul aspect of me? And if I can say, yeah, well, then I have to check myself to not be worried about what others are thinking and doing. My life isn't a reflection of what I think others think I should be. And when you come into this hallway, this alley, we learn that that's what we've been trained to do. That is what this energy over here is about. And again, we're not going to villainize that. We're just going to say it is what it is. So today is about harmony and being one with yourself, blossoming. So you are blossoming. And that's what coming on and talking about the hallway was about. This is your confirmation. You made it into the hallway. Don't make it a dark alley. Maybe it's a beautiful hallway. It's got beautiful seating and waterfalls and maybe a beautiful people, gorgeous food. Make it worth it, and give yourself a minute to adjust to this new way of being yourself. Bring that feminine energy, which is basically the higher self for all of us, no matter if we're male or female. Bring it in. It's a feeling energy so that you can feel into you, and so that this can begin to align, and so that you can do what you came here to do. Have a beautiful day.